if you trying to eat. Got passive income, got that money flowing in my sleep. Youngin', please, got 30,000 on my wrist, 10 on my fist, that 18 around my neck, make I can show respect. You looking at a God exhorting no fear, about 5 in each ear, that's what you wanna hear. VA.
Oh man, Business TV, you feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man, you could tap in and you could tap out, but you know my slogan, you know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in, so let's get right into it.
How did they actually find you?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
It was said that, he helped the police catch me. That's what one of the detectives said and on the stand.
Max knew that you were coming to Sin City, and a detective actually said that Max contacted the police and told them where you're going to be in order for you to be arrested?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Okay, it's just yours.
It's what they want.
What I'm here to tell all you youngsters that's listening, as soon as you confirm information for the police, as soon as you confirm any information that leads to an arrest, that leads to jail time, you are a rat.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And we're going to break this down a little bit more, because again, what you got to understand is, if you're going to play in the streets, you need to know the rules of the streets. And dealing with these dudes out here right now with so much dirt in the game, it's so much gray areas that now it's a lot of dudes trying to wiggle out. They they talking to the police, and then they trying to wiggle out the situation. If you're going to play in the streets, then you ain't supposed to make statements. Jay-Z said it best. Made men ain't supposed to make statements. All right? So I know y'all like Bigavelli. I know y'all like Max B, and that's all good. Welcome home to Max B. But the elephant in the room is, why did you point the police in the direction of that young lady? Why did you cooperate? Why did you give them any information when you did not have to give them the information? If the police ask you anything, you have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney. You know what I'm saying? Anything you say and do will be used against you in the court of law. So you have the right to not answer nothing. You know what I mean? In fear that you might incriminate yourself. I'm just putting that out there for the young boys that want to play in the street, for these hooligans and these jail niggas.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You have the right to remain silent. So as soon as you choose to talk,
Hassan, if it was you or me, they're gonna read its entirety.
I don't even know if I could take anymore. I need to go lay down, my nigga.
You gotta read this shit, bro.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
This is bad, man. This man, listen.
Listen, bro.
Just read straight from it, Wack. Read straight from it, Wack.
Wait.
Is this
Okay, look, check it out.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Wack.
Oh shit!
Mr. Letterman was gonna go over to the state of New Jersey, and he along with Gina Conway, were going to try to steal money from a couple individuals. Wingate, yes. All right. Now, the individuals we're talking about are David Taylor and Alan Plowderman. Is that correct? Wingate, yes. All right. If you've indicated to me that back in September of 2006, it was your understanding that these two men, David Taylor and Alan Plowderman, were routinely had with them in their possession large amounts of cash. Is this what you understand? Wingate, yes. Judge, all right. And if that's the reason, is that the reason why these two individuals are specifically targeted by theft by yourself and Mr. Lederman and Mrs. Conway? Yes, all right. Now, you also explained to me, remember, he said you explained to me, remember, he then gave a statement that because of these two men routinely in their possession large amounts of cash, it is your thinking that one or both of them might also carry a gun, right? Wingate, yes. All right. So when you and Mr. Letterman conspired that Mr. Letterman would go to New Jersey to try to steal money from these two men, you had that in your head that one or both of these men might have a gun. Is that correct? Yes. And was there, in fact, a conversation between yourself and your brother about your brother also bringing with him a gun in the event that one or both of these intended victims had a gun themselves? Did you, in fact, talk about that? Yes. All right. Was it your understanding that Kelvin was going to have a handgun with him when he went over to New Jersey along with Gina Conway to try to steal these men's money? Wingate, yes.
Oh
Yes.
shit!
Now,
Oh
you
shit!
also understood that you have explained to me that although there was no plan to shoot either one of the men, that if there was a confrontation between armed people, you knew your brother would use that gun if he had to. Is that correct? Yes.
Oh shit! Oh
And
shit!
is it also understood
Damn.
by what that your brother did in fact use that gun against one or both these men? They will probably be killed. Is that right? Wingate, yes. And as it turned out, your brother did in fact, in the course of this stealing the money from David Taylor, use the gun against him. Is that correct? Yes. He shot and he killed him. Is that correct? Yes.
Oh shit!
Is-
Oh shit!
and is that,
It's
and to
over.
your
It's
understanding of the case,
over.
that Mr. Taylor died as a result of a gunshot wound, that it was you and you weren't there personally,
Oh shit!
you
Oh
didn't
shit!
witness it personally, but you understand that in the state's case against your brother, that your brother was the person who pulled the trigger. Is that correct? Wingate, yes.
Oh shit! Oh
All
shit!
right. And you
Put the
weren't
yes in
there.
the
So
comment
you
section.
certainly can't dispute it. Is that
So,
correct? Yes.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Oh
Are you
shit!
satisfied based on all of the information? Are you satisfied that you are in fact guilty of aggravated manslaughter by way of what's known as conspiracy, accomplice liability, and that what I've explained to you, I'm satisfied. Yes.
Any cooperation,
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I grew up in the era, my G, where real men gave us the code. No cooperation to the police, none.
Oh shit! Oh
If the
shit!
police ask you your name, you say, yeah, my name is Max B. If the police say, where is that young lady working at? Gina, where is she at? You supposed to say, I don't know where Gina work at. I don't know where she live at. I ain't got nothing more to say. Am I being detained? If I'm being detained, then I need to call my lawyer.
Oh
I don't
shit!
got
Oh
nothing
shit!
more to say. What's my name? My name is Grown Man Business TV. Okay, Grown Man Business TV. Where's that little shorty you was chilling with? Where is your girlfriend? I don't know. Listen, I don't got nothing else to say. If you feel like you want to interrogate me, let's go down to the precinct. I'll talk to you in front of my lawyer. Max B chose not to do that. Okay? So I know it sounds crazy to y'all because y'all have been poisoned with this back and forth and, he's a rat and he's not and he told and he didn't. See, what I'm here to do is show you it's black and it's white. There's no in between. As soon as Max B said she works at Scarlet, she lives out over there in this apartment, she stays in apartment A3, he cooperated. Why am I pressing the line so hard? Because I want the youngsters to know. And what you got to understand is if these young boys understood how stern it is, if these young boys understood that it's either white or black, you can't wiggle down the middle. A lot of these young boys will get out the streets. A lot of these young boys are know better when they get into these interrogation rooms. They won't try to do this and they won't try to do that. It is what it is and it'll be what it's going to be. And we're going to get deeper into this because, it, it, it behooves me on how I got to come to this and bring this game to y'all. With all these hooligans on YouTube, with all these jail niggas on YouTube, with all these, ex-inmates making content, it take a grown man that stand on grown man business, a real grown man to stand here and tell you there is no, you don't get to tell where I live at and where I work at. Why would you tell the police where I'm at? Why would you do that? You know goddamn well, me, you, and another person, we set that crime up. If the police come to you asking you about grown man business, you tell them you don't know nothing about grown man business. If the police ask you, where does grown man business TV work at? You tell them, I don't know. Where does grown man business TV live at? Man, I ain't answering no questions. Get me a lawyer. Okay, let's get deeper into this. Big salute, because again, I got a lot of y'all in the chat, but I got way more of y'all in the DM. Oh, GMB TV, why you say, yeah, because it is what it is, my G. I don't pick sides. I'm from Virginia. I'm from 757 Norfolk, Virginia. If you rat, you ratted. It ain't no way to get around it. If you told the police where that nigga live at and they went over there and arrested him, you can't come back and hustle on the block. You don't get to pop your shit after you told the police where that man work and where that man live at. That ain't how it work where I'm from. But I know a lot of you New Yorkers, I know a lot of y'all pick and choose, you know. Some of y'all like Tax Stone, but he's not a rat. Some of y'all like Troy Ave, but a rat is a rat.
GMB TV. Yeah, like, come on, follow me. Let's see what we got.
Listen closely if you trying to eat. Get passive income, got that money flowing in my sleep. Young and please, got 30,000 on my wrist, 10 on my fist, that 18 around my neck, make I can show respect. You looking at a God exhorting no fear, about 5 in each ear, that's what you wanna hear. VA.
Remember what I told you, right?
Yeah,
What I said?
it's grown man business.
It's grown man business.
Yo, grown man business.
Then shout out to Grown Man Business TV, man. I had one of your clips, brother. Shout out to Grown Man Business TV. I see you in the building, my brother. Shout out to him. Good work over there, man.
I like Grown Man Business, man. He probably one of my favorite YouTube people, man. Grown Man Business TV is probably one of my favorite YouTube that I just watch.
Make sure y'all subscribe to Grown Man Business. That's right. Everything Gleeko, everything gleeked out.